Puerto Rico.
It's Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. Join me, Joey Stevens, along with Janelle Bonterre and Marley Hall as we bring you live Carnival coverage from Aruba and Curacao. One Caribbean Television, your home for Carnival.
We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. 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 We're ready for the road.
Good evening. I'm Lila Brecky with One Caribbean Television, your host for the week. We are happy to be featuring Curaçao's 44th annual Carnival thanks to our friends at the Curaçao Tourism Board, and we get to be a part of Aruba's 60th Carnival thanks to our friends at the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba. Both the Curaçao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Hotel had a big part in making sure Carnival Week would happen. Now, that being said, coming up tonight, we will check in live with our Marley Hall, who is in Aruba, our Joey Stevens with Janelle Bonterre in Curaçao, and John Stalin will be here with our weather forecast and the Joey Dance. We will be taking a look at some of the events they covered today and earlier in the week, and we will also take a look at some of the events that we did earlier that we just want to do a Carnival flashback for you, where our Julie Coates was in Toronto and for Carabana, and Janelle and Joey were in the Barbados for the Crop Over Festival. However, we do want to remind you that we are broadcasting live online, and you can check us out at onecaribbeantelevision.com or onecaribbeanweather.com. If you miss any part of Carnival Week, you can catch it all right there. Now, right now, our Joey Stevens and Janelle Bonterre are standing by live in Curaçao. Hey guys, tell us what's going on down there.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to beautiful Curacao as Carnival Week continues here on One Caribbean Television. I'm Joey Stevens, along with Bob the Parrot. Of course, Janelle Bonterre, the lovely, is with us. And we were back on the streets today for the farewell for the Junior Carnival, as they're going to be saying goodbye to Carnival for this year. We had a great time again, didn't we?
Oh, we had a ball. Those kids are so great. They had some moves today, boy. It
They
felt
were
like
moving.
a whole new scene of choreography that we experienced today.
I wonder if they were excited because of the Carnival or because they didn't have school today. Today was a national holiday.
It was a nice holiday, but I think they were more excited to see Bob than anything else.
Oh, well, yeah, Bob always does well with the kids. They really enjoy him. It's funny to watch them as they're marching by and they're doing their routines. All of a sudden, they see him and they just stare at him.
They get mesmerized.
And they wave.
I saw one little girl, she tried to grab him.
He's trying to grab him at one time, right?
Good fun, good fun. As we say in Trinidad, we love to see the little picnics and costumes, you know. They get to create their own little characters.
Yeah.
They really get into it. They're so disciplined.
Oh, they are.
They stayed in formation. They never broke away from the pack. And hats off to the adults for, you know, keeping it together and making sure the parade ran smoothly for them. They look like they really enjoyed themselves.
Another good crowd today, too.
Yeah, man.
I was
crowd.
surprised. I mean, you know, this is, I think, our fourth parade that we've watched. And again, people on both sides of the streets, they were lining the parade for the kids. And that's good because the kids, it makes them feel good to see mom and dad and grandma and grandpa there, right?
Now, you heard what Joey said. 4 parades in a row, and we still have one more to go tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a big one tomorrow.
You know, so those of you thinking you're hardcore with your 2 days of Carnival, try 5 days and then come talk to us.
All right, well, let's show you a little bit of the street today and get you kicked off here. As Janelle and I had a chance to, we got a chance to ride the float today. We're live from Curacao as we continue with Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. Well, we're into the Juniors Final Parade today, and this is a chance for all the youngsters to once again back on the street and do their thing.
Listen, as always, Carnival brings everybody together in the streets, in celebration, all in the name of good fun. As you can see, we are rolling with all of our douchey hende today. Douchey hende, that's Papiamento for beautiful people, sweet people. And Curacao is definitely that and more, filled with beautiful people having a great time. And as you said, Joey, today is the grand farewell parade for the kiddies.
The junior, right.
And then tomorrow we do it all over again for the adults.
You know, I asked somebody, I said, well, why do they, you know, like have 2 parades basically the same? And they said, well, hey, Joey, you spent all that money for those costumes. They want to wear them more than one time, which makes sense, right?
Yeah, but listen, these kids carry it off so well. And one thing I noticed with this carnival in Curacao is that they start their parade days a little later. So you're not in the blistering hot sun, and it goes into the evening, and then it turns into a beautiful street party at night. Of course, we're in the capital, Willemstad. Our hotel, the Kuda Hulanda, is just up the street. So just to give you an idea, we are in the heart, the corazon of Curacao.
Yeah, we are. We're in the deep downtown right now. And I'll tell you, again, you know what amazes me is the crowds that turn out. Every parade we have been to, they have had lined streets with thousands of people, and they just keep coming back to watch again and again and again. That is part of what we call the pride of the community.
Yeah, but it is also great business for Curacao. It's great business for any Caribbean island to be able to have public holidays where businesses can still open and run and do volumes of business as well. So, all right, folks, we're going to wrap up this one. We're going to get back in the street. As you can see, me and Joey, we have a truck on the road.
We got more coming up, so stay with us.
All right, thanks Joey and Janelle. Everyone's having a good time down there. Heading to Aruba, our Marley Hall is standing by live. Marley, tell us about Aruba's 60th Carnival.
Lila, I am here overlooking Oranjestad, which is Aruba's largest city. You can see all the lights along the beautiful skyline, and there is so much to do here. I have been here for more than a week, and I have to tell you, it's been a wonderful experience. There's so much to do, so much to see, and so many places to eat. And I wanted to bring you just a little bit of that. I've put together a piece for you where you can see just a sample of everything I did here, and I guarantee you it's among the best on the island. Take a look. I am here at the Old Man and the Sea restaurant with the owner, Osit Henriquez. So tell me about your place here.
Oh, my place is a very intimate little restaurant on the beach in Savanita, which used to be the capital of Aruba.
It is so beautiful here. You told me you tried to make a romantic restaurant, and I think you succeeded. How did you do it?
I did it with the help of my son to start with. And we had people that wanted to do a restaurant, and after going back and forth, me and my son set up this restaurant together.
So tell me about your store. What do you have here?
Well, Trash is a boutique in Aruba. It's a multi-brand store, and we have several international labels here, but we also have our own private label, which is Trash by Donchi. And it's a fun mix of island clothing for day and evening, for fun nights out, for cool days at the beach. So we try to have a variety of fashion to have people dress and have fun in Aruba.
This place it's great. You know, it's always windy. Aruba have some of the best winds in the Caribbean. You know, it's like it blows over 300 days a year, and this spot is perfect to people that wants to learn because the water is shallow. Each lesson is 2 hours, and basically we start you with the basic with a trainer kite on land first. You spend the first 45 minutes to an hour learning how to fly the kite. And then after that, you're gonna be in the water with a bigger kite. What these guys are doing out here, they're learning how to get a kite out of the water and doing some basic dragging.
This is actually the National Park of Aruba, Arikok National Park, and it's indeed about 20% of the island, which we experience as being quite a substantial amount. And this park is actually, we are, instated to conserve and protect the nature of the island, and especially in this area. It is a park that has natural areas, but also cultural areas, and that's actually one of the main pillars of our mission and vision. Another thing that's very important for the park is education and communication, and creating awareness about the importance of nature on Aruba.
Well, thanks, Marley. It's pretty cool out there in Aruba. I've been to Aruba. Very nice people, very nice beaches as well, and some great places to shop as well if you're trying to bring back a souvenir from home. It was a pretty decent day out into Aruba as well, sawing some clear skies. These are your satellite pictures right now. We're pretty good with the clouds, just a few popping up into the northern parts of Curacao, much like last night. But all in all, I think we'll stay dry for the nighttime. So if you're heading out and about, maybe doing a change of clothes after dinner and about to head out with some family and friends, watching us in your hotel rooms, things looking pretty good, or if you're watching at home as well. Take a look at the big picture as we head out to Aruba, and this is where she was talking about the national park, well up to the north out there, about 19 miles in length there. Not a very big island, but a very nice island. It's 26 degrees right now in Curacao, a couple of clouds out there right now. A little bit earlier on this evening, here's the sunset out here in Aruba. Looks beautiful out there. Nice thin layer of clouds moving on out, nice and dry though, with the sun definitely bright, and things are looking very good for us out there into Aruba. Next several days out here, we're looking at temperatures into the lower 30s, and of course, good news, Ash Wednesday is on Wednesday. Figure that. We'll see temperatures right around 31 with lots of sunshine as we head through the weekend as well. So if you got some plans going on, you're looking okay. We head out to Curacao, saw some clouds, a little spritz of rain last night, but for the most part, pretty good. Partly cloudy skies right now. We're at 26 degrees out there. Earlier on this evening, here's a picture of the beach out here in Curacao. Things nice and dry. You can see the nice light color to the beach means it's nice and dry, but all in all, pretty nice quiet night if you're heading out and about across the region. Temperatures around 30 degrees for tomorrow. Kind of fluctuates a little bit over the course of the next couple of days. We'll be at 31 degrees for our Wednesday here, Ash Wednesday here in Curacao. We'll stay nice and warm, maybe pushing some showers as we head into late Friday and on into Saturday. All in all, things are looking pretty good. Just a few moments, we'll take a look what's going on across the entire Caribbean. We'll check in Puerto Rico as well, see what your forecast is like, and of course, there's more forecast coming up in just a few moments. We'll also have more of your Carnival 2014 coming up in just a few moments. We've just gotten started. We'll see you in a few.
Hi, I'm Janelle Bonterra, host of the weekly travel show Island Exclusive, and it's Carnival time. So join me on OCTV from Friday, February 28th to Tuesday, March 4th for OCTV's presentation of Carnival Week. We're the only station bringing you all the action live, so tune in. You don't want to miss out. Aruba, Curacao, we coming for you.
Sakite realidad, umeste trato trobondune hospitalidad. No papia malukuende, mustre amabilidad. Wapa bota, íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial. Siempre clapa ayuda a otro. Tadushi pata un.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Domus en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
Welcome back to Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television, brought to you by our friends of the Curacao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba. Let's head down to Curacao where Joey and Janelle are standing by. Hey guys, what's going on in Curacao?
Bobby, two. Yeah, you should be in a box. We're on. Welcome back.
We're on, and we are live at One Caribbean TV. If you're just joining us, bon mini, come on in. We are in Curacao right now. Our good friend Molly Hall, she's our correspondent in Aruba. And of course, Lila is holding it down back at the home base in Erie. Now, for those of you who are on the north side and you're feeling a little bit chilly, don't worry, we got all the carnival heat.
We got all the heat here.
Okay.
Another warm day.
Another very hot day. And Joey, we had a great time today on the road with all the kiddies.
Yeah.
A great farewell.
The kids, I mean, you know, being with the adults is really neat because, you know, you talk to them and converse with them. The kids though, they just kind of look and like, what's going on. You know, they see the TV camera, and they're enthralled with that. They're enthralled with Bob. They're enthralled with the pretty lady. And me, they just ignore. But anyway, no, they're really genuine, and they're really fun, and they're still at that age where they're cute.
Yeah,
they're
and I think
cute.
they represent the imagination and the color of the Festival of Carnival because they get into the characters that they're portraying. And the good thing about today is we got to see the end of the parade route. For the past few days, we've been at the beginning of the parade route with our good friends Flo at their VIP tent, and you get to see people as they're just starting out. But today we got to see them as they were winding down to the end of the parade, and they had just as much energy. The crowds were thick here in Willemstad over at the Swinging Lady Bridge, and tomorrow we get to do more again.
Yeah, get to get back.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm kind of like, it's like being in a Disney movie with these two.
Really, a Disney? What do you mean? What movie would that be?
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my God.
Are you referring to me as Beauty?
Yeah, right.
Well, you know, speaking of movies, how about those Oscars?
How about the Oscars last night?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
12
Well,
years
a couple
a slave,
surprises.
taking home Best Picture.
We actually had a chance to watch it late last night when we got in, but up early again tomorrow, and we're going to be off and running. We got one more parade to do tomorrow. That's, of course, going to be the big one as we say goodbye to the adult parade and end Carnival for 2014. But you had a chance to talk to a lovely young lady today.
I did, Miss Teen Curacao, and she's gorgeous. We want to wish her all the best of luck for her upcoming competition in July. She may be in Santo Domingo representing Curacao. So, yeah, send her all your douchey love, okay?
Let's take a look at that package right now.
I'm here with the beautiful Celine Ugo, Miss Curacao Teen. How are you feeling, Celine?
I'm feeling very, very good. Woo! Carnival 2014, very, very excited. I'm so happy to be here. I'm sweating.
Well, you're Miss Teen Curacao. How did you get such an awesome title? Did the pageant take place recently?
In July 2013.
Ah, so this is your last leg of your reign.
Yes, my last 3 months. I'm very, very excited. I'm hopefully going to Santo Domingo, but Carnival, it's a part of our culture.
Yes. Now your makeup is gorgeous. It stopped me in my tracks. Tell me about it.
It's a little bit about us, about our island, about our culture. It's Curacao.
So can you give us a little insight about the parade today with all the kids having their grand farewell? What's it all about?
It's just a part of our culture. The kids are having fun and fun and fun. It's just a part of Curacao.
And will you be taking part in the parade tomorrow?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Will you be taking part in the parade tomorrow?
Yes, I'm just a miss of our group.
As you can see, these kids are having a ball. The sun is just about to set, but the party not done yet. Don't forget, folks, we are broadcasting live at www.onecaribbeantelevision.com. You can catch all the action online. Right now, it's all about the kiddies enjoying their grand farewell to Curacao Carnival 2014.
Beautiful costumes. Thanks, Janelle. When we come back, we'll check back in with our Marley Hall in Aruba at their 60th Carnival. And we do want to remind you that if you're attending Carnival, send us your pics. We want to see what you see. You can send those pics to pics, P-I-C-S, at onecaribbeantelevision.com. It's all part of our effort to cover more of the Caribbean everywhere and every day. Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joey Stevens, and when I'm in Trinidad, where do I stay? Only one place, the Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
We have a variety of rooms to choose from. We have king rooms, double bed rooms, deluxe rooms, which include a balcony so that you can overlook the water or the city or the pool. Well, we are primarily a business and conference hotel, so we have 43,000 square feet of meeting space, which includes 12 breakout rooms and 2 ballrooms. And the rooms come with Wi-Fi, technology, translation facilities, exhibition space, you name it, we can provide it.
I think it's important that we talk a little bit about your location, because I know you're very unique here.
Yes, we are. We are the only hotel in Port of Spain that's on the waterfront, so you get great views of the Gulf of Paria or the city views. You can see the water taxis pass by because we are near to the Port Authority, and you can also see the ferry that comes in and goes out.
And very close to everything, especially downtown here in this area.
Yes, we're in the heart of downtown Port of Spain, so it's close to restaurants, attractions, activities, dining, nightlife.
So when travelers or businessmen or women come to Trinidad, where should they stay?
The Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
Íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clapa ayuda a otro, tadushi pataung.
Welcome back to Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television. Our Marley Hall is in Aruba for their 60th Carnival. Hi Marley, what's going on in Aruba?
Hi Lila, there's a hidden gem of a restaurant on the southeast end of the island on Baby Beach. It's called Big Mama Grill, and the food is great, but the most interesting part about that restaurant is that it has a Flintstone theme, and it's run by Little Big Mama, who's a character all by herself. Take a look.
We're ready for the road.
Hi everyone, I'm Marley Hall here in Aruba at Baby Beach at Big Mama Grill, and I'm here with Little Big Mama, Letiza Raven. So tell me about this place.
Okay, we are here for 5 years. We are a restaurant. We are international cuisine.
So this is your mother's business that you're now operating and working in?
Yes, the real Big Mama is my mother, but yes, I'm ruling the show right now. I'm doing everything, cooking, everything.
Ruling the show, I like that. So tell me about this Flintstone theme that you have here.
Yes, it was my father's idea. We got the tables all the way from Brazil, and then when we got the tables, he said, wow, it looks nice, let me do it in Flintstones, because the tables looks like a Flintstones.
So tell me about some of your customers. Are they international tourists? Are they locals? Who are they?
Well, we have international locals everywhere, from the States, from everywhere, every part of the world. Aruba is a small country, but trust me, we get tourists from all over, Germany, Holland, name it.
You're right here on Baby Beach. This is such a great location. How did you get it?
Well, like I said, it was a struggling 15 years ago. We are here with the chairs and the cabanas first, and then my father started with the restaurant, named it Big Mama. As you see, Baby Beach is a very nice beach. The snorkeling is tremendous. The food here is top of the line, so I will invite all of you guys to come here at Baby Beach to spend a nice day with Big Mama.
From Baby Beach at Big Mama Grill, I'm Marley Hall for One Caribbean Television.
Thanks, Marley. Definitely going to have to try that place. Coming up, John Stalin has a check of that Carnival Week forecast. Don't go away. You're watching Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television.
From Baratina in Old San Juan, home of the Pina Colada. You like that, don't you? How many of those are you going to drink?
onesto, responsabile e serviziale, sempre clap aiuta otro, tadushi pata
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Doms en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
Better.
John joins us now with a Carnival Week forecast.
Things are looking really good. Have you ever been to Aruba?
I have not yet.
Well, here's one of the things that you'll see and that I've noticed. Take a look at the picture coming up on the screen. Do you see what's in that there?
Palm tree leaves.
Yeah, but look closer, right into the middle. Walk over there and take a look.
You know I have bad eyes.
Don't stand over. Yeah. See right in the middle?
A lizard.
Yeah.
Iguana.
Exactly. Big iguanas out there in old Aruba. Yeah, really big. But they're little tiny ones too. But they're kind of cute, actually. They don't bother you. They just run around and run away from you. But I thought I'd show you a picture from Aruba, one that I could show you. Yeah. 26 degrees out there in Aruba and Curacao right now. Big picture for you, not looking overly bad for you out there. Just a few clouds, of course. We take a look at the big picture. We see this here showing me a little bit maybe of a shower or something popping up into the eastern parts of Jamaica. Could even see maybe a light shower into Kingston, maybe up into Ocho Rios as well. Other than that, just seeing those typical light showers out towards Costa Rica, Playa Hermosa as well. All in all, we're pretty quiet across the Caribbean, and that, of course, good news. For tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine. You can see some of these extra clouds that I just pointed out here into Kingston. Maybe a quick shower for you as well. Still warm into Aruba and Curacao as well. Temperatures right around 31 degrees. Maybe a passing shower into San Juan, and a closer look at Puerto Rico for mañana. We'll see poquito llovía out there for San Juan. Temperatures 86 degrees. Ponce, we'll say mucho sol. Mucho sol, you know what that means.
I do not.
Lots of sunshine into Mayaguez as well. St. Thomas, you're looking good at temperatures right around 84 degrees. Here's what's going on as we head on into the next couple of days, or at least for tomorrow here in Aruba, the Old Mask Parade. It's the official end of Carnival 60 out here in Aruba. It starts at Orangestad.
Orangestad.
Okay.
We're getting there. We'll get it by tomorrow, the last day.
I say orange. All right, that's the 4th, of course, tomorrow. That starts at 8 p.m. and out into Curacao. We're looking for the Grand Farewell Parade. That starts in Santa Maria, and that starts at 3 p.m. and runs until 11:45. That's just because Ash Wednesday officially starts at midnight, and that's when all the celebrations come to an end, and you become a little bit more solemn, and the reasons why we are leading up to Ash Wednesday. Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
I've totally forgot about that.
I totally forgot about that too. Look at you on the ball for everything.
Where's that Jamaican rum that we had?
Oh, I think we drank it all.
That's right. Well, it's Fat Tuesday. Gorge yourself, enjoy yourself, because there's 40 days of Lent coming right around the corner.
And Carnival Week has just started. Day 4 has just started. Don't go away. We do want to remind you that here behind us you can catch a live broadcast of what's going on OneCaribbeanWeather.com or OneCaribbeanTelevision.com. You don't want to miss this. Carnival Week will be right back.
Íntegro y honesto, responsabile e serviziale, sempre clap aiuta otro, tadushi pata
Llegó el evento más esperado, el Sangría Fest. Ven a la 7ª edición del Sangría Fest y disfrutarás de más de 70 exhibidores con la más amplia degustación de sangrías, vinos y comida de los mejores restaurantes de Puerto Rico, todo incluido. Bailarás al ritmo de flamenco, nova trova, pleneros y más. El sábado 15 de marzo a las 6 de la tarde en el Centro de Convenciones de Puerto Rico, a beneficio de la Fundación Pro Ayuda de Puerto Rico. Boletos en Ticket Center. Info 902-5252. Produce 729 Events.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
Good evening, I'm Lila Brecky with One Caribbean Television. Welcome into day 4 of Carnival Week. Thank you for joining us tonight. We want to thank our sponsors from the Curacao Tourism Board and our friends at the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba. If you ever plan on vacationing in Aruba, go to the Boardwalk Small Hotel and ask for our friend Kimberly. She will take great care of you. Now, switching gears, all week we've been bringing you special reports from our trip to St. Lucia, where Joey Stevens and Janelle Bonterre traveled after the devastating Christmas Eve floods. And as we've reported, One Caribbean TV teamed up with St. Lucia's Red Cross to help the flood victims. In the midst of all this natural disaster, receiving much love was the Caribbean from a reality show, Top Chef. Both Joey Stevens and Janelle join us now on this hot topic of the Top Chef. Janelle, tell us about the Top Chef TV competition.
Welcome back to Curacao, everybody. As Carnival Week continues on One Caribbean Television, Joey Stevens along with Janelle Bonterre. And oh yeah, my friend Bob the Parrot is with me too. Hey, listen, a quick reminder for all of our friends out there that are watching tonight. By the way, thank you for watching. Down in St. Lucia, we've been making an appeal for the last 2 or 3 nights for some of the flooding and devastation that went down there. And we really would appreciate if you can find it in your heart to make a little bit of a donation to the Red Cross so they in turn can help some of the people who suffered from the heavy rains and mudslides of Christmas Eve. And as I mentioned, we were in St. Lucia, Janelle and I, probably about a month ago now, and had a chance to see the devastation, but also we were involved watching a tremendous event. Tell them about it.
Yep, we got to catch the final episode of Bravo's Top Chef, and St. Lucia's very own Top Chef, Nina Compton, almost took home the big prize, but she's still the people's choice and a winner in all our hearts here in the Caribbean. Let's check out that sight and sound. I'm Janelle Bonterre here in St. Lucia at the Coco Palm Hotel, where we just witnessed history in the making for St. Lucia. Their top chef, Nina Compton, who's also the daughter of the former Prime Minister of St. Lucia, the father of the nation. We watched her compete in the final round of Bravo's Top Chef.
I'm now an inspiration for people back home in St. Lucia, so it's more than just the money.
What do you think this does for the culinary tourism scene in the Caribbean in general?
Absolutely. I think that people want more than sun and sea, and this is a really nice way in which we can say, yeah, we can also experience using the ingredients that are unique to our part of the world and adding that to the experience that we can offer here in the Caribbean.
It's very rare that we get
moments like we get to see our own and on an international scene like this, and I am so pleased. I'm very proud. I know the whole of St. Lucia is proud. I know that even though she's not here, we are definitely looking forward to seeing her and celebrating with her big success. Either way, this has been a huge success for Nina and St. Lucia. I just want us all to embrace it. I would think that we should all embrace it, be proud of where we come from.
In St. Lucia, I'm Janelle Bonte saying congratulations to Chef Nina Compton. You know you're a winner in all our Caribbean hearts, and we can't wait to see what you have in store for us here in the Caribbean. And again, congratulations to Nina Compton, St. Lucia's very own top chef. And again, putting the Caribbean on the map in such a great way. Big thanks to Bravo for, of course, having such a wonderful show that allows chefs from all around the world to compete and showcase their culture.
Didn't they take a vote, though? She was like the crowd favorite.
She was absolutely the crowd favorite.
She didn't win, but she was like the favorite.
It was a close call. I mean, the judges had a tough job, but Nina held it together all season long, and we wish her all the best in the future of her career. I'm sure she's not doing too bad now at all.
No. I'm sure she'll do very, very well on that.
Definitely.
And again, to the people of St. Lucia, thank you for your hospitality when we were down there.
Absolutely.
But again, I certainly hope you folks, if you get a chance, can help out the Red Cross. We talked about that a minute ago with some of your donations, so they in turn can help the people who need the help down in St. Lucia.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And speaking of weather, Joey, we were just talking about the fact that it's so freezing cold right now in some parts of the U.S.
in the U.S., yeah.
Especially where they're watching One Caribbean TV. So we want to send some warmth and some carnival vibes to you. Speaking of which, let's take it back to Lila, who's back at base in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yes, send me all the sunshine. I'm losing my tan and I'm freezing. Thanks, guys. Our Marley Hall is live in Aruba. Let's send it to her. Hey, Marley.
Hi, Lila. Carnival season has just about come to an end here in Aruba. And believe it or not, many people are already looking towards Carnival 2015. But I'd like to take a look back to 1954 when Carnival got started here in Aruba. So here's just a little history lesson. Aruba has its own distinct culture. Color and music play an important role in most cultural events, especially the yearly carnival. And it all started nearly 100 years ago.
Carnival started in St. Nicholas, that's on the south side of the island, and basically it came from the northern islands in the Caribbean, so like Trinidad and Tobago. The refinery came down early in 1920s, and it brought a lot of workers from the North Islands, and they brought a lot of their own culture. You can see that very clearly in St. Nicholas. And one of the things that they brought here to the island was Carnival, and we embraced it. And right now it's a very critical part of our culture, and people do enjoy it. And it's not only limited to St. Nicholas. Basically, as I mentioned, the entire island really enjoys it and is actively participating in it.
The first official Aruba-wide carnival took place in 1954. Carnival Week events include the lighting parade, the children's parade, the pajama party, also known as Juve, the Grand Carnival Parade in San Nicolas, and the exciting finale, the Grand Carnival Parade in Oranjestad. 2014 marks Aruba's 60th Carnival celebration. In Aruba, Marley Hall for One Caribbean Television.
When Carnival Week returns, our Janelle Bonterre will be live in Curacao with an update on what's going on down there. That's next.
Íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clapa ayuda a otro, tadushi bataung.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Doms en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a Chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
Welcome back to Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television. Janelle Bonterra joins us now, and Joey Stevens with a look of what's going on in Curacao. Hey guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Curacao Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. Joey, along with Janelle Bonterra. We're so glad to be with you. We, of course, have been involved on the street for the last 4 days. We got one more day coming up. The farewell for the, grand parade, I guess, for the adults. Yep. Coming up tomorrow. Hey, you know, the weather here, and of course I'm very concerned about the weather, obviously, has been absolutely terrific over the last 4 days. So our hats off to John Stalen back in the studio for providing us with some good forecasts.
Yeah, wait till you see Joey's legs now.
Yeah, John, wait till you see my legs when I get back. Wait a minute, maybe people don't understand what we're saying there. Forget about that. We don't want to talk about that.
John gets it. So we had a great time today with the kiddies.
Yep.
They did their thing. They were very choreographed. The music was jamming. Again, we have one more day to go. The adults get their farewell as well. But we got a chance to really jump and get involved in the parade today. We caught up at the end of the route, which is great because we get to see the energy of the people here at the main venue.
Yeah.
Of course, big love going out to the Cura Holanda, our hotel that's so graciously hosting us throughout this live broadcast. And we are in the heart of it. We're in the thick
we're
of
right in the middle
downtown.
of the city here tonight.
Yep. It's
Hey,
a
we had a
beautiful
chance
night.
too last night. We didn't even mention after the show last night. We went over to Wet and Wild, which was an activity they had, which was a lot of fun.
It was wet and it was wild.
It was wet and it was wild.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
Keep calm.
Yeah.
Just stay dancing.
Little nightlife here in Curacao. It was
Curacao
fantastic.
has a really busy nightlife.
Yeah.
There's so much going on, so many venues that are available. You got to check it out yourself. Go online, visit Curacao.com, and see if you can plan your trip, your quick getaway here. Big love going out to the CTV, the Curacao Tourism Board, for also their hospitality and graciously hosting us. But let's take it back to the kiddies on the road. Let's check out some of that kiddie carnival farewell action. As you can see, the action is kicking on the road right now for the grand final parade where the kids say farewell to Carnival. But don't worry, tomorrow the adults get their chance to say farewell too. And we're going to check out some of that authentic Curacao culture with the burning of the momo. Right now, as you can see, our people are well choreographed in Curacao. I'm going to see if I can jump in there and learn some moves myself. Hey. Oh my goodness, here's where the young queens and the young kings come out to enjoy themselves. All the pageantry, all the creativity, all the hard work that all these people have put into the carnival all comes to a climax today at the farewell for the Kiddies Carnival. And of course tomorrow we'll see even more action and choreography on the road. I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed with the coordination and the organization. Parents are out with their kids, organizers are here making sure that the parade is safe, that the kids are well taken care of. And of course I gotta say much love going out to all our friends celebrating Carnival at the same time as Curacao. Curacao. Big love going out to our people in Aruba. Of course, my hometown, Trinidad and Tobago, doing it large. And you know, One Caribbean TV brings you all the action live during our Carnival Week presentation. We take you around the region, showing you exactly what One Caribbean truly means. And right now, we're getting ready to see if we can even go further into this parade and give you a deeper look at just how big and how extensive this farewell parade is. All the kids are out having a great time, and of course we're going to take it back to our friends in Ohio, take it back to our friends in Pennsylvania, our friends in Boston, DC, Chicago, New York. Everyone is tuned into One Caribbean TV's Carnival Week and enjoying the presentation.
All right, thanks, Janelle. Now let's take it back to another Carnival Week flashback.
Carnival Flashback.
Every year, the Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Week climaxes on a Saturday with the Grand Parade. The parade, which began in 1967, is the largest event of its kind in North America. Festival organizer Stephen Weir tells us how the celebration has evolved.
Originally, we were a festival based on a Trinidadian model run by people who immigrated from Trinidad. Well, over the years, it's now the children of the originals that are running it, and it's much more inclusive in terms of Grenada, St. Lucia, Jamaica. We've had new waves of immigrants into Canada, and they've gravitated to the festival.
The 8-hour event begins at Exhibition Place and travels down a nearly 3-mile route through downtown Toronto, past a large number of spectators.
We get in excess of a couple 100,000, and it really depends on who's counting heads. Fact of the matter is, it's the largest event for the city and one of the largest of its kind anywhere in the world, and one of the most successful, and quite frankly, of its history, one of the safest. So we're just glad to have it in the city, and we're glad to be a small part of it as well.
The mass groups participating spend months planning and designing their costumes for the judges. The Grand Parade is seen as a celebration and expression of culture.
It's a cultural thing. It means a lot. It means everything to my soul. We celebrate our country, and we celebrate the way we celebrate Carnival, and everything we bring out, we express ourselves through it.
Caribbean Carnival Week and the Grand Parade looks to only expand and draw more people to the GTA in the future.
I think what we're gearing up for right now is 2015, and that is when Toronto hosts the Pan Am Games. And the vast majority of the countries that are taking part in the Pan Am Games are countries that have carnival. So that's Brazil, that's Colombia, that's Argentina, all the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Haiti. So we really are working towards showcasing ourselves at the Pan Am Games.
For more on Scotiabank Caribbean Carnival Week and the Grand Parade, visit our website at onecaribbeantelevision.com. Reporting from Toronto, Canada, I'm Lila Brecky.
Still to come on Carnival Week, we'll check back in with Joey and Janelle in Curacao and Marley Hall in Aruba at their 60th Carnival. And John Stalin will have a check of that Carnival Week forecast. Don't go away, there's more Carnival Week coming up.
Hi everybody, I'm Joey Stevens, and when I'm in Trinidad, where do I stay? Only one place, the Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
We have a variety of rooms to choose from. We have king rooms, double bed rooms, deluxe rooms, which include a balcony so that you can overlook the water or the city or the pool. Well, we are primarily a business and conference hotel, so we have 43,000 square feet of meeting space, which includes 12 breakout rooms and 2 ballrooms. And the rooms come with Wi-Fi, technology, translation facilities, exhibition space, you name it, we can provide it.
I think it's important that we talk a little bit about your location, because I know you're very unique here.
Yes, we are. We are the only hotel in Port of Spain that's on the waterfront, so you get great views of the Gulf of Paria or the city views. You can see the water taxis pass by because we are near to the Port Authority, and you can also see the ferry that comes in and goes out.
And very close to everything, especially downtown here in this area.
Yes, we're in the heart of downtown Port of Spain, so it's close to restaurants, attractions, activities, dining, nightlife.
So when travelers or businessmen or women come to Trinidad, where should they stay?
The Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clap ayuda a otro, tadushi pataung.
Welcome back to Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television, your home for Carnival. Joey Stevens and Janelle Bonterre and Bob the Parrot are standing by. Hey guys,
To
what's
Curacao,
going on?
everybody. Joey, along with Janelle Bonterre and, of course, Bob the Parrot. We're so glad to be here for Carnival Week. And we want to thank you for being with us out there, wherever you're watching, across the vast viewing area that we have. Hey, a big thank you tonight to our friends from the Curacao Tourist Board for making this all possible and allowing us to come down and cover the carnival for the good folks of this beautiful island. And tomorrow now we're scheduled to talk to the Minister of Tourism. So hopefully if everything works out with the schedule, we'll get a chance to bring that interview to you tomorrow night and find out more about the island of Curacao and what they're doing to promote it and hopefully to bring folks like you down here, and we highly recommend it, don't we?
We highly recommend it. And if you don't know, Curacao is in the southern Caribbean. We're just off the coast of Venezuela, so it's packed with culture and real cosmopolitan vibes. The population here is just over 150,000, so it's a small island with big vibes, as we say. And Aruba is our neighbor here in Curacao, and the ABC Islands, Aruba,
and Bonaire's on the other side.
Yep, and Curacao, they make up that wonderful mix of Dutch Caribbean, Creole, a little bit of African, a little bit of Amerindian,
Great
a
area.
whole lot of vibes. And speaking of Aruba, let's take it over to our sister Molly.
All right.
Who's doing big things down there. Take it away, Molly.
Joey and Janelle, well, this is almost the official end of the carnival season. And yesterday, of course, was the grand parade and massive party in Oranjestad. And that means that today, Carnival Monday, is an official day of rest for all of Aruba. And the next big event will be tomorrow night. That's the burning of King Momo, a popular carnival character. And once King Momo goes up in flames, well, that is the official end of Carnival here in Aruba. And of course, I'll be there to bring you all the highlights, so don't worry. I'm Marley Hall, live in Oranjestad, Aruba for One Caribbean Television. Lila, back to you.
Thanks, Marley. That Carnival Week forecast with John Stalin is when we come back.
From Baratina in Old San Juan, home of the Pina Colada. You like that, don't you? How many of those you gonna drink?
Dusciende, sakit realidad. Umeste il tratto troppo ne ospitalità. No parliamo luguende, mostriamo abilità. Guapa vota, dusciende. Integro y honesto, dusciende. Responsable y servicial, dusciende. Sempre clap ayuda a otro, dusciende. Tadushi pataung, dusciende.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Doms en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pásala chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
Hi there, and welcome into One Caribbean Television's presentation of Carnival Week. Another full hour of coverage starts after John Stalin's forecast.
Really, it's all about me, huh?
It's all about
you. So
you.
what's been so fun about Carnival Week so far for you?
Joey's lack of tan.
Yeah, well, he's got it in the face.
Sunburn.
He's talking with those legs and needed some work. Now he's wearing pants and he's saying,
It's hot. No pants.
Yeah. Shorts, you mean, right?
Shorts is what I mean.
I hope so. But it's been pretty cool seeing all those people dressed up. They had the Alice in Wonderland theme yesterday with the Queen of Hearts, I believe.
I think so, yes.
And they have stuff for the kids and for the adults too, so I think it's pretty cool. It's something you may want to go down to if you have some time off.
I have. I've been to Antigua's Carnival. That one was fun. I liked the T-shirt mosque where they get their carnival T-shirts and then they cut them up and do all the fun things with that. And but I did enjoy the Alice in Wonderland theme because I'm a big Alice in Wonderland movie. Yep.
Yeah, I wish I could quote a line from it, but I can't. Let's get to the weather.
Let's get to the weather.
All right, take a look at the big picture, shall we? And you can see here on the satellite, things looking pretty good for us out there. That, of course, good news, nice and clear. Just a few isolated clouds to the northern parts of Curacao. Other than that, we're okay. We should be nice and dry for tonight. We talk about Aruba now. We take a look at the numbers there. It's 26 degrees, your current temperature. If you're heading out and about for the evening hours, a little humid out there, so make sure you mix in a little water when you do a little adult beveraging out there as well. It keeps yourself hydrated, keeps yourself from a headache the next morning. Here's what I saw earlier today on a webcam out there into Aruba earlier this evening. You can see here, nice sunset, clear skies, things looking beautiful, not much in the way of a breeze, and that's a little unusual. Aruba tends to be a little bit more breezy. For tomorrow, 31 degrees. We're at 31 for Ash Wednesday as well, and as we head on into the weekend, Aruba looking fantastic. It is a short flight, so if you have some extra frequent flyer miles, you may want to hop on board. Curacao out there as well. We're looking at pretty good for the nighttime hours, much like your friends next door. 26 degrees, partly cloudy skies, more clouds to the north. Don't see much in the way of a rain shower, so we should be okay. High average around 29 degrees. We will exceed that for the next couple of days, where we'll see temperatures right around 30 degrees for tomorrow. Sun and clouds for your Wednesday as well. And guess what? Things looking good as we head towards the weekend. A little extra clouds, could see a little spritz of rain. And normally the rain down there is very quick and short. They don't average that much rain, about 20 millimeters for the month. So really not going to see much. Here's what it looked like earlier in Curacao. Nice dry beach out there. Nice dark skies. It means clear skies as well. So things looking pretty good. Here are just some updates coming up tomorrow. Oranjestad. There you go. That was good. That was good. March 4th, that's tomorrow, 8 p.m. That starts the official end of Carnival. That's the when they burn King Momo, as they call it, out there at the Grand Farewell Parade as well. Santa Maria. That starts at 3 p.m., ends at 11:45. And of course, once again, they'll have some beautiful and innovative costumes and creations as well. And it ends at 11:45 because really Carnival leads up to Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday, more of a solemn day for those who are religious to participate and celebrate that day of Ash Wednesday. But nonetheless, still some party time to go.
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Grande Tuesday, Mardi Gras, of course, Fat Tuesday.
Kicking off.
And hopefully you'll bring some Fat Tuesday pizza.
Some
tomorrow.
Pizza, yes. Another full hour of Carnival Week is right when we come back.
Carnival Week has been brought to you by the Curacao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba. Thank you for watching Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television.
We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. 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 We're ready for the road.
Tundušiende, sakite realidad. Pomeste trato trobondune hospitalidad. No papiama lukuende, mustre amabilidad. Wapa bota Tundušiende, íntegro y honesto. Tundušiende, responsable y servicial. Tundušiende, siempre clapa ayuda a otro. Tundušiende, tadushi bata Tundušiende.
Llegó el evento más esperado, el Sangría Fest. Ven a la 7ª edición del Sangría Fest y disfrutarás de más de 70 exhibidores con la más amplia degustación de sangrías, vinos y comida de los mejores restaurantes de Puerto Rico, todo incluido. Bailarás al ritmo de flamenco, nova trova, pleneros y más. El sábado 15 de marzo a las 6 de la tarde en el Centro de Convenciones de Puerto Rico, a beneficio de la Fundación Pro Ayuda de Puerto Rico. Boletos en Ticket Center. Info 902-5252. Produce 729 Events.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
It's Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. Join me, Joey Stevens, along with Janelle Bonterre and Marley Hall as we bring you live Carnival coverage from Aruba and Curacao. One Caribbean Television, your home for Carnival.
We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. 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 We're ready for the road.
Good evening and welcome into One Caribbean Television's presentation of Carnival Week. I'm Lila Brecky, your host. Another full hour of our coverage starts now, but we want to thank our sponsors for making this all happen. The Curacao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba, both making sure this could happen for you tonight. And if you're just joining us, we have two crews in Curacao covering their 44th Carnival. That would be Janelle Bonterre and Joey Stevens, along with his sidekick, Bob the Parrot. And we have our Marley Hall down in Aruba for their 60th Carnival. Aruba's celebrating 60 years of history and fun. Now let's turn it over to our Marley Hall, who's right in the middle of all that fun. Marley, tell us all about it.
Hi, Lila. Every carnival must have a queen. And the carnival queen here in Aruba is a local celebrity. A few days ago, I got the chance to sit down with this year's carnival queen, Zuria Fleming. But I also spoke with Deyanira Frank. She is the carnival queen from 1999, and she's just as fabulous as the day she won that crown. Take a look. Hi, everyone. I'm Marley Hall here in Aruba with Deyanira Frank. She is the Carnival Queen of 1999. So tell me, how did you win that title?
Well, it was a nice competition, a tough one. We were at that time, I think about 13 candidates. I was number 3, and it was pretty much a tough competition.
Wow.
Yes.
So what gave you the edge over all the other ladies?
Well, I think what a Carnival Queen election has to focus on is the elegance and the way you present yourself. And I guess I did the best.
Well, you are very beautiful, so I see why you won.
Well, thank you very much.
So what does the Carnival Queen actually have to do?
Well, at that time, now they have changed it pretty much, but at that time, the competition took place the Friday before the Grand Parade. So pretty much you had the Friday of the competition, and then immediately afterwards you had both Grand Parade in St. Nicholas and Orionstad. And it was pretty much tough. I mean, you're very tired after the election, the whole preparation, and then afterwards you don't get a chance to relax. It's immediately work, 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 work. And pretty much after that, Aruba at that time didn't, no candidates were sending abroad to represent the island on other Carnival Queen elections.
So what advice would you give to the current Carnival Queen?
Well, I'm sure she's a very beautiful one. I've seen her, I know her, and she had a great team behind her for the whole period, for the whole preparation. Just be who you are. Don't change. I think she has a great charisma, and I think that will make her that as soon as she has the opportunity to go abroad to represent Aruba, that can bring her another title.
Deyanira Frank.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I love that name. I'm Marley Hall in Aruba for One Caribbean Television.
I'm really enjoying the sights and sounds here in Aruba. One thing I noticed was all the coconut trees. Now, you know, back home, coconuts are all the rage because they are a superfood because of all the antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. So around here, they give you vitamin water. Now, I met a very funny vendor who says it is the fountain of youth. Check it out. Everywhere you turn in Aruba, you see coconuts. Coconuts are all the rage back in the U.S. since it is considered a superfood. It is popular here in Aruba with the tourists as well. Although it has been dispelled, legend has it that it is the fountain of youth. In recent years, coconut water has been marketed as a natural energy or sports drink due to its high potassium and mineral content. These claims are largely unfounded as well. I met up with a funny vendor who calls himself Dr. Coco and still preaches its benefits. So is this coconut the fountain of youth or what?
The coconut water, my friends, you got everything in it. Everything, electrolyte, for your circulation, for your blood circulation, everything. You see Jonathan? He's drinking one a day. Keep it, it's 120 years right now. He still can go for more.
Wow.
Like 50 more.
Can you believe that? That's how all Arubans keep young. They drink coconut water every day.
Right, you're right.
So it's a fountain of youth that no one knows about.
Right. And then now, right now, also in America, it's turning really famous, the coconut water. You got Vita Coco there, but here we got Dr. Coco. It's going to be all boost up for tonight. Let's boost you up.
Really?
Right.
So this is the Aruban Viagra, is that what you're saying?
Aruba and liquid, zero prescription, won't touch your heart. Just the hammer.
Well, that's good to know. I know you're very busy here, so thank you so much. And by the way, why do they call you Dr. Coco?
Because I'm the doctor here. I got to sell the miracle water.
You've been doing it so long, you're the doctor.
I'm the doctor. They tell me the doctor just, I'm selling the coconut water. That's why.
And how many years you been doing this for?
Like 8 years. 8 years.
You could have gotten 2 doctorates with that.
And this is grandma recipe. Remember that grandma died 20 years ago, but the recipe is still alive.
And how old was she? 500 years old?
Yes. Okay. From Aruba, one happy island.
I don't have to say anything. Dr. Will Gibbs reporting from Aruba.
Sounds like I need to get some of this vitamin water for the fountain of youth. Thanks, guys. And now let's send it to our Janelle Bonterre and Joey Stevens, who are in Curacao. Hey, guys, what's going on?
2 minutes, Riff Museum, 2 minutes.
And then
Welcome back, everybody, to Curacao. I'm Joey Stevens along with Janelle Bonterre, and we're so glad that you'll be with us as we continue with Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television.
Yep.
And again, a good day today, an exciting day. We got one more if the energy continues. I saw you busting a move today.
You saw me getting down, didn't you?
I'm thinking to myself, where do you get the energy after 4 days?
Curacao is such good, clean fun. I mean, it's great to see people getting into it, but there's so much else to explore and experience in Curacao. You got to come check it for yourself. The shopping is great. There's a wonderful destination called the Riff Museum. It's beautiful over there. It's actually a 19th century landmark, and it's been designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. So you can imagine there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of history there. Now it has some of the finest high-scale shopping. You've got fine dining. You've got live entertainment happening there on a daily basis. We got a chance to check it out and catch up with some of the good people over there.
The Riff Museum is also part of the Riff Fort, actually. And if you're familiar and spend any time in the Caribbean, you know all the islands have forts that protected the main waterways and the areas where the ships came in when they did the cargo and the shipping back when. And a lot of those forts are still standing today, which is absolutely fabulous. Curacao, you had mentioned, though, the number of things here. The Swinging Old Lady is a traditional bridge here that actually opens up.
It's not really an old lady that's swinging.
No, it's not an old lady. We don't want to be disrespectful. But that's what they call her. She was built in 1888.
Yeah.
And again, started out with foot traffic and horse traffic, and eventually now with cars, but no longer, just back to foot traffic. There's so much to see here. So much to see. But tell them a little bit about the Riff.
Oh, well, I enjoyed the Riff thoroughly. I did a little shopping myself.
Yeah.
You know, I like to support the local economy. But we had a great time over there. You know what? Check it out for yourself. Let's find out more about it. I'm here with Yosine, the owner of Jewel Lines, one of the most fabulous jewelry stores I've ever seen in the Caribbean. Yosine, thanks for having us in.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you. Tell us about the store and the different lines that you carry.
Much of the lines are from Europe. We have different watches from Europe, from Sweden, from Germany, there's design watches. We have special steel artist from Holland. He makes the steel jewelry, Mr. Pastoor. That's his name, a real Dutch name.
I love his work. He's got some very original pieces. It's like art jewelry.
Really art, yes.
So your focus is on unique pieces for that unique shopper.
We are focused on, for every budget, something that you have to do in this time. Because we have also jewelry, you can change the stone, like this. You can put a stone of it and you take another stone on. We have like that. That's you can buy a pendant, really silver, with a gold plating, and then you can change the inside.
So a lot of your pieces, you can personalize them and make them your own. Now, how do the customers enjoy shopping here?
Yes, they like it. And most of the Americans, they say, oh, it is different, it's different. I like to be a little bit different. That's the story.
Well, you're from Holland. Holland is different by itself.
Okay, yes.
And how long have you been in Curacao?
36 years.
And how do you like living in Curacao?
It's nice to live here. The climate is nice, we are used to it. And we have not so many stress. It is...
It's easy, it's Caribbean living.
Yes.
And tell us about Carnival Week. What can we look forward to with all the excitement at Carnival?
So beautiful. It is also different, I think, than... but the people here, they work all 2, 3, 4 weeks for making their costume. They make them by themselves. And it is a big event. Yeah.
And how's Carnival in Curacao for business?
we hope that's okay.
You're getting a purchase here for sure, so don't worry about it. All right, well, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful store, and we look forward to seeing you on the streets, enjoying yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for the interview.
Josine was great. We had a good time with her at the jewelry line store at the Renaissance Mall. And ladies, trust me, you will not be disappointed. The shopping is on point in Curacao. They feature some of the best high-end European brands to some of the best local and Caribbean brands. And yeah, I'm definitely coming back for the shopping.
A lot of great local stuff too, right?
Great local stuff. Yeah. And again, the Renaissance Mall features everything. They've got over 50 restaurants, or rather over 15 restaurants, over 50 stores. Just a lot going on here in Willemstad. And for those of you just joining us, we are live on One Caribbean TV, and you can catch us online at onecaribbeantelevision.com.
Well, I guess I'm going to go back to the studio now. I'm going to throw it back to my colleague, John Stalin. And I, of course, understand John and Lila tonight have been talking smack about my tan, which I think is greatly improved here. I have only one question for you guys. I know this is the first night of the show. There was a bottle of rum on the news desk, and it hasn't been there ever since. Where did that go? Where did the rum go, huh?
Way to go, John.
Well, you really should ask Lila that. In all honesty, just a few moments ago, I was in her office, and that bottle was only half full. I'm going to show it to you. She doesn't know it. Well, she's probably listening, but we'll find that bottle for you. We'll take a look what happened when I visited Aruba. We have a lot of little iguanas that like to run around here in Aruba, and this is one that is actually my wallpaper on my computer. Very cool and very cute. They run around there. They're very, don't worry, don't be frightened. They're more frightened than you because you're much bigger than most of them, and they just run away. But these are some of my pictures that I took over there in Aruba. Very nice place, very nice people out there in Aruba and in Curacao. Hopefully I'll get there one day. Not necessarily for the shopping, no offense. I don't wear the bling so much, but nonetheless, you know, something for mom maybe. Aruba and Curacao, you kind of mirror images right now. Temperatures right around 26. The way it's been for much of the week is that. We're seeing some cloudiness moving on in, especially the northern parts of Curacao and Aruba. We're looking at some clearing skies as well. So all in all, a pretty fantastic night if you're heading out and about. Still relatively early out there. As I remember in Aruba, there's a bonfire at the end of the beach near the Holiday Inn. I think that's a nightly thing, and people from all over the world come and gather. It's kind of cool. You just sit there and talk, big bonfire, and who knows, you may make a friend for life out there. Here's a big picture as we take a look at your satellite right now. Big concern out here into Jamaica, a little instability floating on through. Could have seen a few showers a little bit early on, especially into the eastern portions towards Kingston, up towards Ocho Rios as well. So keep an eye on that for you out there. Big picture though, we're looking pretty good. Pretty stable air. Water temperatures are pretty good as well, keeping the storm threats down. Temperatures are still pretty warm into San Salvador and into Managua as well, where we're seeing temperatures into the mid-30s, especially into Managua. Back into the ABCs, we're looking good. Temperatures into the low 30s in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're looking good there as well, as we see temperatures pretty comfortable into the middle 80s with lots of sunshine as we head on into mañana. Of course, you can always find your forecast online 24 hours a day at onecaribbeantelevision.com. You can just click on that, download the OCTV app as well onto your smartphone. And if you want to watch Carnival on the go or catch up on what we're doing here, you can see me just a few seconds ago. onecaribbeantelevision.com. Just let the homepage start. A little commercial will run, and then all of a sudden the live Carnival will pop on up. In just a few moments, we'll have more on Carnival 2014 in just a few moments.
No parliamo mostri amabilità. Íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, siempre clapa ayuda a otro, tadushi pataung.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, or travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Doms en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
Welcome back to Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. Let's head back down to Curacao with our Joey Stevens and Janelle Bonterre. Guys, take it away.
Kuntabay Dushi, we are in Curacao, and I am definitely getting my papiamento on, learning some new words. Yeah, making some new friends.
Why?
Yeah, you know, Dushi means sweetie.
Yes.
Dushi Hende means sweet people.
Yes.
Kuntabay means what's up.
Right.
What else? The number 7 is shete. And we're having a ball here in Curacao. You know, now that we know what's happening with the rum, I think we're going to send the team back at the studio a bottle of blue Curacao. Just to get the balance going, you know.
They went through that real quick, didn't they? We were on the street today. Of course, today was the parade for the juniors. It was the farewell parade as they say goodbye, and at the end they burned Momo, the king, and that will happen again tomorrow with the adults as they go on the street. Of course, we'll have that all for you. We've got a lot of action still coming up. Today was kind of interesting because we were walking down the street. We were looking for different packages to do. I saw this float with a little girl, cutest little girl, and she was waving at Bob the parrot. She was one of the queens. I thought, okay, I'll go up and talk to her. Well, working with kids, you never know what's going to happen. And I want you to watch this next segment because this little girl was absolutely darling. But she kind of froze up on me a little bit, I think. But God bless her. She was sweet. Let's take a look at it right now. Hi, everybody. This is one of the best parts of the break, getting to hang out with the beautiful ladies. What's your name?
My name?
And are you the queen?
Yes.
Wow, you look so beautiful in your costume. Did you make this costume yourself? Did you? And do you enjoy walking and waving to all the people? Did you do this again is this the second time you get to do this?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what grade are you in?
Huh?
What grade? How old are you? Okay, I won't ask any more tough questions. Are you having a good time? Are you? Are these friends of yours that are on the float? Are they? Yeah. How did you get to be the queen? How did you get to be the queen? Did you have to compete against other girls, or were you selected? You don't understand the question? Okay, well, you look absolutely beautiful. Give a big wave to everybody. Wave to everybody. Anyway, we're at the Juniors Parade in Curacao, and we're having a good time. I feel so bad because I don't think she understood a lot of what I was saying. If I was speaking in Papillon, she probably would have understood me completely. Anyway, a great crowd here today, and they are really enjoying themselves, and I love being with the kids because the kids really are energetic and really, really get into it. You having a good time? You having a good time? You having fun? They're smiling. They're having a good time. They're wondering, who's the guy with the parrot and what's he doing on our float? Anyway, don't forget now we're going to be here again tomorrow night. We're going to be broadcasting as we will continue with the adult parade. And you're seeing it all right here on One Caribbean Television.
All right, Joey. Marley Hall introduces us to this year's 2014 Carnival Queen. That story is when we come back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joey Stevens, and when I'm in Trinidad, where do I stay? Only one place, the Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
We have a variety of rooms to choose from. We have king rooms, double bed rooms, deluxe rooms, which include a balcony so that you can overlook the water or the city or the pool. Well, we are primarily a business and conference hotel, so we have 43,000 square feet of meeting space, which includes 12 breakout rooms and 2 ballrooms. And the rooms come with Wi-Fi, technology, translation facilities, exhibition space, you name it, we can provide it.
I think it's important that we talk a little bit about your location, because I know you're very unique here.
Yes, we are. We are the only hotel in Port of Spain that's on the waterfront, so you get great views of the Gulf of Paria or the city views. You can see the water taxis pass by because we are near to the Port Authority, and you can also see the ferry that comes in and goes out.
And very close to everything, especially downtown here in this area.
Yes, we're in the heart of downtown Port of Spain, so it's close to restaurants, attractions, activities, dining, nightlife.
So when travelers or businessmen or women come to Trinidad, where should they stay?
The Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
Íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clapa ayuda a otro, tadushi bata
Welcome back to Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television, the only network bringing you Carnival Week live and Carnival. We're home for Carnival. This year we're featuring Curacao and Aruba, thanks to our good friends at the Curacao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba, both making sure this could happen for you. Now, earlier in the week, Joey visited a historic museum in Curacao. Let's turn it over to him.
We're at the Kura Hulanda Museum in Curacao, more commonly known as the Slave Museum, which houses one of the largest collections of artifacts and replicas of slave paraphernalia and history. It has quite a large collection. It includes KKK outfits and uniforms. It has numerous torture devices, which are just unfathomable when you look at them. And the basement has been converted into a slave quarters, so you actually get to see what the slaves actually had to endure as they came across on the ships many times from Africa. Give you a little bit of history. The Dutch West Indies Company actually established Curacao as a major slave hub in about 1662, and this continued for some 200 years, believe it or not, until about 1863. That's when the Dutch abolished slavery. The island itself had become so embroiled in slavery and the trafficking that actually the economy went into the dumps until about 1914 when oil was discovered. It's interesting that the last ship to bring slaves from Africa actually came in 1775 to Willemstad, the capital. Again, as we come here today and you walk around, it's just hard to fathom the inhumanity towards man and how people could treat other human beings this way. But I think by being here, this really pays tribute to the people who suffered by being here and acknowledging what happened and seeing what happened in Curacao at the Slave Museum.
Carnival Queen comes from a long line of queens. Her mother and her sister won the crown before her. That's why Zuria Fleming is known as the Legacy Queen. I met up with her for an exclusive one-on-one interview. That's right, me and the Queen hanging out. Take a look. Hi everyone, I'm Marley Hall here in Aruba, and you know it's Carnival Week and I'm here with a Carnival VIP. This is Zuria Fleming. She is the Diamond Queen of the Aruba Carnival election. That is a very big title. How did you get it?
I get it because I have worked for it, and my mom was the queen in 1981 and 1988, and my sister also won Diamond Queen of Carnival 50.
So it runs in the family?
Yes, I have a lot of cousins that went to for the Carnival Queen election.
And you also have to be beautiful?
Yes. No, it's not. You have to be beautiful, but you have to have the spirit of Carnival and to dance and to teach, the things of Carnival. You have to have it in your body, and so.
How long does it take to get ready?
2 hours, yes, to get.
Wow, 2 hours to get ready every day.
Yes. But not every day you have to dress like this. If you have activity to go, you have to dress like this, but not everywhere.
Well, you look beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Marley Hall in Aruba with the Carnival Queen, One Caribbean Television.
When we come back, John will have a check of that forecast.
From Baratina in Old San Juan, home of the Pina Colada. You like that, don't you? How many of those are you going to drink?
Ay, qué sueño. Tundusiende, sakit realidad. Umester trato trobom dune hospitalidad. No papia malukuende, mustre amabilidad. Wakwa bota Tundusiende, íntegro y honesto. Tundusiende, responsable y servicial. Tundusiende, siempre clapa ayuda a otro. Tundusiende, tadushi pata Tundusiende.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. must-hide credit card. The kids want to liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Doms en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a Chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
Welcome back. We're taking a look at the weather out here in Aruba and Curacao together, of course, and things looking pretty good. We're seeing lots of coverage of clouds over here. This is Venezuela, my friends, and if you watch me regularly, I tell you that the bigger land masses normally are going to generate a little bit more weather, and this is kind of what we're seeing now with those clouds forming right over the, I guess this would be the peninsula of Venezuela, just I think 15 kilometers from Aruba or so really a short boat ride over. You got some clouds hanging over Aruba right now. It looks like the rain-free clouds, and that, of course, good news. And it looks like some higher elevations, a little bit more vegetation out here. You can see where it's a little bit greener. We're seeing a little bit more moisture. That means we'll see a little bit more clouds as well. Nifty, isn't that? But we're staying dry, and that, of course, good news as we head into Aruba. 26 degrees, average temperature 30 degrees. We're pretty close to that during the daytime. Here's our sunset here in Aruba earlier this evening. Fantastic, dry out there. And you can see here in the palm trees that they're not moving too much. They're kind of straight up. Therefore, we're not seeing much in the way of winds. And we know that Aruba does feel those trade winds. It's a breezy place. And if you ever head there, maybe a little extra hairspray. Keep it under 3 ounces, of course. You don't want it taken away by the TSA. Old Mass Parade starts tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's the official end of Carnival. Expect a very decent night with partly cloudy skies and temperatures into the mid-20s. And then for the next several days, hanging out here in Aruba, we'll see temperatures at 31 for tomorrow. We're at 31 for Ash Wednesday. And as we head on into the weekend here, we're looking at temperatures right around 31 degrees. Out in Curacao, much the same. A few clouds out there. Temperatures into the middle 20s. Very comfortable. You're a tad cooler on average here in Curacao for the month. And here is your nighttime picture out from a beach out there in the Curacao, looking pretty nice as well. Not much in the way of wind, a pretty tranquil night at that. And we have the Grand Farewell Parade tomorrow. Starts in Santa Maria around 3 o'clock. It'll end shortly before midnight as well. And hopefully you have a very good time there. Here are your temperatures, 30 degrees for your Tuesday parade time. We're looking at temperatures right around there as well. We should end into the middle 20s. 31 degrees for your Wednesday. We're looking good. And as we head on in towards the weekend, maybe a little extra clouds as we head into Friday, and then we'll see a little light rain shower as we head on into Saturday as well. Of course, we'll have more in your forecast around the Caribbean coming up in just a few.
Thanks, John. Don't go away. We still have another half hour of Carnival Week fun. Our teams will check in live from the islands, and we'll be taking a look at what they did today. More Carnival Week when we come back.
Mister trato trobondune ospitalità. No parliamo a lucuende, mostri amabilità. Guapa vota usciende, integro y honesto, usciende, responsabile y servicial, usciende, sempre clap ayuda a otro, usciende, tadushi pata un usciende.
Llegó el evento más esperado, el Sangría Fest. Ven a la 7ª edición del Sangría Fest y disfrutarás de más de 70 exhibidores con la más amplia degustación de sangrías, vinos y comida de los mejores restaurantes de Puerto Rico, todo incluido. Bailarás al ritmo de flamenco, nova trova, pleneros y más. El sábado 15 de marzo a las 6 de la tarde en el Centro de Convenciones de Puerto Rico, a beneficio de la Fundación Pro Ayuda de Puerto Rico. Boletos en Ticket Center. Info 902-5252. Produce 729 Events.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is His Royal Isabella.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, or travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, it's Carnival Week here on One Caribbean Television. That's 5 nights of Carnival coverage. We are on day 4, and it's been a great time for us. We hope our viewers are enjoying our coverage. Now, last year we covered Caravana in Toronto and Crop Over Festival in Barbados. This year we are in Aruba for their 60th Carnival and in Curacao for their 44th. Lots of exciting things going on in the last few months, weeks, and days. Now, our teams have been down there. Marley Hall has been in Aruba, and Joey Stevens with Janelle Bonterre have both been in Curacao. Now let's turn it over to them. Joey, Janelle, take it away.
Thanks, Lila, doing a great job holding us down back at the studio. We are here in Curacao, Bombini. If you're just joining us, don't forget, you can catch us online at OneCaribbeanTelevision.com. Tell a friend, share the link, and join us. It's Carnival Week on One Caribbean TV. We're bringing you all the action live and alive. And of course, Joey and I are here in Curacao at the Grand Parade, the Grand Festival. Today was the farewell for the kids.
For the juniors.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Tomorrow we do the big grand farewell for the adults, and then we do it all over again. Another Carnival Week somewhere, sometime.
I asked one of the gentlemen the other day when they were in the march, I said, what do you do with the costumes after you're done? He said, oh, I keep them. He said, I've got Carnival costumes for like years ago. And you can imagine why, because some of these costumes are very ornate and very expensive.
Yep, and speaking of that, it
really
really adds to the economy to have local costumes, locally produced, locally designed. As you can imagine, young people, students in school get a chance to, you know, put their skills and their creativity to work, and that really says a lot for the heart and soul of Curacao and the Caribbean Carnival culture.
Yeah. As I mentioned, we wanted to certainly thank our friends from the Curacao Tourist Board for their sponsorship in this whole activity, and we'll be talking to the minister tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow night we'll get a chance to bring that report to you. On the street again today, I had a gentleman I kind of corralled and was asking him about dealing with the younger kids and how tough it is. And again, I felt bad because we were behind one of the trucks with the booming music, and I think he had a little hard time hearing me. He was great, and we want to show you that report right now as we go back on the street in Curacao. Hi, what's your name?
Eldrick.
Glad to meet you. Listen, tell me, how many of these carnivals have you been involved with? How many carnivals have you been involved with?
Oh! No, I'm 51, so I was 8, so it's a lot.
Wow. From Curacao. You're from Curacao then, obviously.
Yeah, I'm born in Curacao. I live in Holland, but no, every year for Carnival I'm here.
Oh, great. What's it like working with the little kids? Is it tough working with them?
Yeah.
How are the little kids to work with? Are they tough?
Yeah, they like. Yeah. Yeah, we've been January. It takes 2 or 3 months to make the costume. So.
Yeah. What about the adults that are here now? They're all volunteers helping with the kids?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're all volunteers.
Yeah. What ages are these kids?
Sorry?
What ages are they?
Let's say from 5 till 12.
Oh, they start them young, don't they?
Yes, yes.
Wow. And then eventually these kids will go on and become adults in the adult parade, right?
Yeah, sure.
Do you jump in the adult parade?
Yes, yesterday I jumped too. Tomorrow too.
You have been busy. They haven't just been non-stop.
That's my heart. I love Carnival.
Oh, I tell you. Well, I'll tell you, your kids are great. They're beautiful.
All right, thanks, Joey. It's so loud, everyone seems to be having a really good time. Let's send it over to our Marley Hall.
Hi everyone, I'm Marley Hall here in Aruba, and I'm here at Zirova Restaurant, and I'm here with the owner, Iki. So tell me about this place. It seems to be very popular.
It should be, but I never have to make a lot of propaganda because who's come give the good message to other ones.
What kind of food can you get here?
This is a fishery, so you get only fish and shrimps.
Fish and shrimps.
Fish and shrimps. You get pambati, local pambati, you get potato, banana, the tartar sauce, the onion and vinegar combined with the fish, with the tartar sauce for the shrimps. And besides that, you can't get any, no.
Well, how long ago did you start this restaurant?
It's for very small, maybe 2 meters by 3. It's about 33 years ago. And after that, they're selling fish from my brothers. And after that, the other big fishermen want, I sell the fish to them. So it keeps growing up like that.
So do you get mostly tourists or mostly locals?
No, a lot of local. We have locals and we have tourists. I hope the local people especially keep going and keep using the place because it's for them. Come and relax. You know it already. You come and just relax by the seaside and eat your belly full. And the price are still local. I'm never gonna change it.
Well, I am here at Zirova Restaurant in Aruba. I'm Marley Hall for One Caribbean Television.
Thanks, Marley. More from Joey Stevens and Janelle Bonterre down in Curacao when Carnival Week returns.
No parliamo a luguende, mostri amabilità. Guapa botar, íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clapa ayuda a otro. Tadushi bata
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Domus en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pásala chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
Welcome back. Earlier today, we made Joey and Janelle go to work and hit the pavement and cover the parade today. Joey and Janelle join us now. Guys, what's going on?
Welcome back, everybody, to Curacao. Joey Stevens, Bob the Parent, of course, Janelle Bonterre. We're glad to be with you as we continue with Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television. We certainly want to thank all the nice comments that folks have sent us in on Facebook and on Twitter and on emails, all the nice things that have come back in about enjoying the coverage. And we're glad because it's all for you. We want to give you a little taste of what's happening down in the Caribbean. So hopefully maybe next year whether it be Aruba, Curacao, or one of the many more carnivals that actually go on almost every island in the Caribbean, you get a chance to experience it yourself firsthand, right?
Absolutely. And again, we're in Curacao. We're coming down to the final countdown.
Yeah, we are.
The Big Adult Parade is tomorrow. But of course, we want to invite you to be a part of it. Join us online at onecaribbeantelevision.com. As Joey said, we're getting such great feedback online. Thank you so much for your support. And don't forget, you can be in on the action with us, right? You can catch our live broadcast every night from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be here with you. And of course, as we bring you all the coverage and highlights from today's carnival festivities in Aruba and Curacao, we also wanted to give you a sense of where we are, where we're situated here in Willemstad, Curacao, which is the capital city of Curacao.
Right.
And we got a chance to experience the end of the parade route today. And tomorrow we'll get a chance to go back again at the beginning. Of course, we want to say goodnight to all our great friends at Flow. Thanks for keeping us flowing here in Dushiland.
And of course, tomorrow night at midnight, they will burn King Momo, and that will be the beginning of Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
and
a
40
big
days
part.
of Lent, and that's basically how Carnival works. Is it works up to, towards the holy days.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a big part of the tradition. The burning of King Momo, or Rei Momo, as they call him here, represents the burning away of any bad energy, any bad vibes. You get rid of it. That King Momo figure represents, negativity, infertility, all the things that we don't want to have in our lives. And so it's a very symbolic affair. And hopefully we'll have some highlights of that for you. But for now, let's take it back street side and check out the ending of this exciting parade today with the Kiddies Carnival Grand Farewell. I'm at the end of the parade route. Just to give you a sense of where we are, we're at downtown Willemstad. I'm just across from the Swinging Lady Bridge, one of the things you have to see when you come to Curacao. And of course, just across the way is the Cura Holanda Hotel. So again, we're in the heart of it, we're in the thick of it. It's a grand farewell to the kiddies, and everyone had a blast today. We're getting ready for another big day tomorrow. Let's talk to some beautiful people here and see how they enjoyed themselves today. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. It's fantastic. Beautiful, colorful. I love it.
Are you from Curacao?
No, I'm actually from St. Martin. Yeah.
Got a lot of family and friends in St. Martin. What's up, St. Martin? Are you from the Dutch side or the French side?
That side, of course.
So you're right at home here with Dutch Curacao.
Correct, definitely. And enjoying the most.
Yes. Now, what do you think is special about a parade like this where the kids get to come out and do their thing, all in the name of good, clean fun?
Well, I love the creativity here that there is. I mean, in the costumes, if you watch the individual pieces and everything, it's so creative. They use all the local schools here, and it's just great seeing all the schools together and the children all together.
Absolutely. Now, can you compare this carnival to St. Martin's Carnival? Because y'all got a pretty live carnival over there too.
Yeah, it's quite different cultures, different music. So I would say, it's all great. It's all great.
Yeah. And what do you think of the music? That tumba is very infectious.
Oh, it gets you moving for sure. It does get you moving. So it's all enjoyable. You can hear it. You got to move when you hear it.
Yeah. I tell you, these kids definitely got some great moves.
Coming up next, we'll check in with John Stalin for a final check of that Carnival Week forecast. And we'll check back in live with Marley Hall down in Aruba for their 60th Carnival. That's when we come back.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joey Stevens. And when I'm in Trinidad, where do I stay? Only one place, the Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
We have a variety of rooms to choose from. We have king rooms, double bed rooms, deluxe rooms, which include a balcony so that you can overlook the water or the city or the pool. Well, we are primarily a business and conference hotel, so we have 43,000 square feet of meeting space, which includes 12 breakout rooms and 2 ballrooms. And the rooms come with Wi-Fi, technology, translation facilities, exhibition space, you name it, we can provide it.
I think it's important that we talk a little bit about your location, because I know you're very unique here.
Yes, we are. We are the only hotel in Port of Spain that's on the waterfront, so you get great views of the Gulf of Paria or the city views. You can see the water taxis pass by because we are near to the Port Authority, and you can also see the ferry that comes in and goes out.
And very close to everything, especially downtown here in this area.
Yes, we're in the heart of downtown Port of Spain, so it's close to restaurants, attractions, activities, dining, nightlife.
So when travelers or businessmen or women come to Trinidad, where should they stay?
The Hyatt Regency Trinidad.
Íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, siempre clapa ayuda a otro, tadushi bata un.
And before we check back in with our Marley Hall in Aruba, John is joining us for a final check that weather forecast.
Yeah, and you know, a little bit earlier, Joey was asking us about that bottle of rum and like what happened to it. The question is, what did happen to it? Because it's half full. And so all I saw in your office was this with one shoe next to it. So the question
That
is...
is not true. I was set up.
The question is, where's the alcohol and where's the shoe? Where's the other shoe?
Well, I have one slipper on. We'll talk about this later.
Yes. Let's take a look at what's going on out there. If you have if you have one slipper, it could be Cinderella's over here. Temperatures into the middle 20s as you head out and about. I know it's a little late out there, but that doesn't stop a lot of folks on vacation from enjoying themselves. We're seeing some clearing skies across Aruba right now. The big picture across the Caribbean, some cloudiness out here into the southern portions of Cuba and into Guantanamo Bay, and out here into Kingston too. I'm a little concerned by a little showery activity. Could see that pop up again for tomorrow. Elsewhere, no major major weather systems to worry about. That, of course, good news. Just those isolated showers that tend to pop up occasionally from time to time. We'll see 84 degrees into San Juan, back into St. Vincent, maybe some light showers in the Lesser Antilles, to St. Lucia and Barbados as well. Looks good across the ABCs and been very nice and warm in parts of the Central American region, San Salvador and Managua as well. Temperature-wise, we're looking pretty comfortable at 31 degrees in San Salvador, 27, 28 for tomorrow into Kingston, so a bit cooler. Into Puerto Rico, hola, posible poquito lluvia, a little chance of a rain shower out here for tomorrow here into San Juan, Ponce, mucho sol, Mayagüez as well. Next couple of days here into Aruba, we're at 31 degrees for your Tuesday and for your Wednesday. Lots of sunshine for the next 5 days. Could see a few rain showers on Saturday, but for tomorrow, for the big parade, we're looking at temperatures around 30 degrees or so. Starts around 3 o'clock, ends at 11:45, and we're at 31 degrees with some sunshine on Ash Wednesday. That's a look at your forecast across the Caribbean. We go back to Aruba with Marley Hall. Marley?
John, all good things must come to an end, and carnival season here in Aruba is almost over. And already, people are looking towards 2015 and Carnival 61 here at Aruba. A few days ago, I got the chance to speak to the Minister of Tourism, Otmar Odebear, and he says, stay tuned for Carnival. Year was good. Well, you have to come for Carnival 61. I'm Marley.
Thank you, Marley, and hello and good night to all of our friends over in Aruba. But right now we're in Curacao. You know, we were just looking at that bottle of rum there on the air there. You know, it's amazing what you can do with a little water and food coloring, right? Make it look like there's still some stuff in there.
I think John totally put Lila on blast. Don't worry, honey. I got your back. We'll finish the rest of that when I see you, okay?
Hey, we're going to say goodbye for another day. It has been absolutely fabulous. We, of course, want to thank the people of Curacao for your Well, your generosity and your true love and affection that you've shown us while we've been down here. Again, thank you to our friends from the Curacao Tourist Board for your support. We, again, tomorrow are going to be talking hopefully to the Minister of Tourism, and hopefully we'll have that report for you tomorrow night if everything schedule-wise falls together. But that's something to look forward to. And, of course, we'll be back on the road again tomorrow.
We're on the road, and we have a truck. You better look out for us tomorrow, douchies. We coming for you. Want to say thank you again to the Kura Holanda and their wonderful staff, their gracious hospitality. And of course, we're looking forward to the grand finale, the big kahuna, the big wrap-up, and we hope you'll join us again live at onecaribbeantelevision.com and of course broadcasting on OCTV wherever you are in the Caribbean. Want to say hi to all our friends in Aruba. Molly doing a great job. Hi, Angie. Bob says hi.
Yeah, Bob says hi.
And of course, our great team back in the studio doing a wonderful job. John, don't worry. I got your tan waiting for you right here in Curacao, okay?
And thank you to our crew here behind the camera, the guys you never see that are doing all the work for us and running around and making sure that we're in the right place at the right time and doing the right thing. But again, thank you for being with us right here on One Caribbean Television. We certainly appreciate it. And again, as I mentioned a little while ago, thank you to all the folks and all the feedback you've given us on email, Twitter, Facebook, all the likes and all the loves, the shout outs. We really, really do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We really do.
So once again, folks, from Curacao, I'm Janelle Bonterre with my co-host in action, Joey Stevens, and his partner in crime, Bob the Carrot. Sorry, Bob the Parrot.
No, not Bob the Carrot. Bob the Parrot.
Do you want a carrot, Bobby?
She can call me Ralph. I don't care.
We have history, I told you.
I know that.
I know that. All right, so tomorrow it's all about more action, more vibes right here on One Caribbean TV's Carnival Week.
Thanks, guys. I think you've had a little bit of too much of my rum. I don't know what John Stanley's talking about. This was full. I think John drank it. Carnival Week will be right back on One Caribbean Television.
From Baratina in Old San Juan, home of the Pina Colada. You like that, don't you? How many of those you gonna drink?
Dusciende, sakit e realidad. Umeste trato trobondo ne ospitalidad. No parliamo luguende, mostri amabilità. Guapa bota. Dusciende, integro y honesto. Dusciende, responsable y servicial. Dusciende, sempre clapa ayuda a otro. Dusciende, ta dushi bata un. Dusciende.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, our travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?
La meca del surfing en el Caribe ha tenido 24 campeones. Buscamos el número 25. Si eres fanático del surfing profesional, tírate pa' Playa Domus en Rincón. 7 al 9 de marzo y pasa a Chilling en la edición número 25 del Corona Extra Pro Surf Circuit. Corona Extra, transforma tus momentos. Auspician.
I'm Kara Coleman here at Toro Verde. You're watching One Caribbean Television.
Thank you for watching day 4 of our Carnival Week coverage. That is it for us tonight. We are all done.
She's going to get her drink on. We'll see you again tomorrow.
No, I'm not. Have a good night.
There she is.
It's Aruba's biggest event of the year.
This is the party from Aruba.
What are you doing here in Aruba?
My wife is from Aruba. I've been married to her forever.
Every year you come right here to Aruba?
Yeah, especially for the carnival.
All the way from Amsterdam?
Yeah.
So you're not going to sleep?
No, I'm going to sleep. I sleep at home. Not next week at home.
course, we'll be broadcasting for the next 3 nights, and we'll bring you all the excitement, all the pageantry that makes up Carnival in Curacao. It's a very special place and a very special time. And you can see how important this is to the island and to the nation. This is their way to celebrate. This is their way to have a great time.
We saw everything from paintings, local handcrafts, stuff that usually says Aruba on there, clothes, from everything from souvenir that has.
Carnival Week has been brought to you by the Curacao Tourism Board and the Boardwalk Small Hotel in Aruba. Thank you for watching Carnival Week on One Caribbean Television.
We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Ready. Ready.
No parliamo luguende, mostri amabilità. Guapa vota, íntegro y honesto, responsable y servicial, sempre clapa ayuda a otro. Tadushi bata un
Llegó el evento más esperado, el Sangría Fest. Ven a la 7ª edición del Sangría Fest y disfrutarás de más de 70 exhibidores con la más amplia degustación de sangrías, vinos y comida de los mejores restaurantes de Puerto Rico, todo incluido. Bailarás al ritmo de flamenco, nova trova, pleneros y más. El sábado 15 de marzo a las 6 de la tarde en el Centro de Convenciones de Puerto Rico, a beneficio de la Fundación Pro Ayuda de Puerto Rico. Boletos en Ticket Center. Info 902-5252. Produce 729 Events.
This could be your getaway. This could be your home course. This could be your backyard. This is Royal Isabella.
So I say, let's plan our vacation, and suddenly everyone's on Liat.com. My wife announces she'll Liat.com, a nice hotel near restaurants and shopping malls. Must hide credit card. The kids want to Liat.com fun activities, and since someone has to be the sensible one, I'll Liat.com flights, or travel insurance, and a car. Well, sort of sensible.
Liat.com. What else do you need?